Look, it wasn't easy for me to tell Sonny that a guy like Johnny's getting one over on you.
Why tell Dad anything at all? You know how he feels about Johnny. I mean, all you did is just take another step in the direction of a mob war.
Michael, if you want peace, you gotta cut all ties with the Zaccharas.
Okay, so basically do as I'm told and everyone will be happy.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Look, Johnny's playing you, Michael. I thought you'd be smart enough to see that.
No, here's what I see. Brandon's dead. Me, Abby, and Jason are suspects. I have to do something to prove that we're innocent.
No. That's my job. Let me do that.
I trusted you the night that Brandon almost raped Abby. He could be gone. He could have disappeared. You know that?
Okay, why don't you say what you mean? You mean Brandon could have been dead?
Yeah, exactly.
And you'd have been okay with that. Jason takes him out to the Pine Barrens and puts a bullet in his head.
You swore that he'd be arrested, and he wasn't. I can't take the chance you're gonna be wrong again.
Michael, Abby dropped the charges. That's why Brandon was released.
No, Abby dropped the charges to protect me. She knew that Brandon's lawyer was gonna make it look like I violated my parole.
Right, okay, we're going around in circles with this.
Yeah, we are. Because the system that you swore to uphold, it doesn't work for me. You can trust it all you want. You can trust it all you want. Look, I'm gonna find out who really killed Brandon, and Johnny's gonna help me.
Oh, cut the crap, Michael. If Brandon's body had shown up or not, you'd still find a reason to go to Johnny because he's your way in. And that's what you want right now. You want the chance to have that power, the chance to prove to Sonny that you're as good a criminal as he is. Well, you know what you're gonna get? The chance to throw your life away.
You meant that I'm not the total incompetent that you and Dad seem to think that I
Michael,
am.
never once have I said or felt or implied that you were incompetent. Obviously you're not. You've lived through things that would have destroyed me.
Do you think you would have fought off Carter?
I don't know, Michael.
Yeah, you do. You think you would have. And you think I'm weak because I didn't.
No, I think you learned the wrong lesson when you were in prison. It's not about being stronger than the guy next to you. It's not about showing that you can function in the mob. It's about getting away from everything that sent you to prison in the first place.
Okay, now how am I supposed to do that? Ignore my father, ignore the life I grew up in, ignore every single thing that I know? Like, you were basically raised to be a cop, Dante, to believe in the system, believe that it worked. To trust what you know, right? Why shouldn't I do the same thing?
Sonny doesn't want you to be like him.
Maybe I do.
Really? You want to deal with thieves and killers? You want to be one day? I mean, how do you think that's going to affect you on the back end? Look at Sonny right now. He's not a happy man. Okay? You and I both know that. I mean, I do. Like Sonny was just telling me today how much you've suffered because of him. And it kills him, Michael, the guilt that he's choking on. But he can't do the one thing that he should do to save you, and that's get out of the business.
Well, why should he?
To set a better example, to point your life in a better direction. But Sonny was beat up when he was a kid. And that day, he convinced himself that one day in the future, he was going to be so strong that no one would be able to hurt him ever again.
Wait, Dad told you this?
He didn't need to. Not any more than you do. Like, I know what Carter did to you is driving you right now, and you've convinced yourself that to be powerful is the only way that no one can hurt you ever again. But really, to be powerful is to take control of your life, and the only way to have a life like that is to get past all of this stuff.
All right, look, I know you're just trying to help. Sorry I went off on you before.
Did anything I say even register? You just gonna end up doing what you're doing?
Look, I don't expect you to cover for me. Whatever happens, I'll deal with it.
Michael. However this works out, I mean, if you become the godfather of the Eastern Seaboard, I'm still your brother. I'm not gonna go against you.
Well, maybe you won't come to that.
But you're not willing to promise me anything. Okay, just don't get arrested in the next 20 minutes, okay?
I can at least promise you that.
I know that you have worked very hard to broker a truce, but Johnny is becoming a real problem. And I know he's coming after Mike. I'm not saying he's framing him, but he's recruiting him.
And Michael's being receptive.
Look, Michael already knows I don't want him to be part of my organization, but Michael's gonna do what Michael does. And I'm saying that Johnny, he's just kind of, offering him things, and that's all I'm saying.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
Well, I want you to help me, because if he goes into that organization, he's done. So I want you to convince him, or try, to stay away.
You don't think I've been trying to do that?
Well, can you try a little harder? Maybe you could arrest Johnny for something, send him to prison so he can be with his old man. They can play cards, whatever.
I can't just twist the law to serve what I need.
Not even to save your brother from turning out like his dad?
See the hypocrisy here? When it's convenient, you want me to look the other way. When the law can work to your advantage, you want me to step in.
You want your brother to work for Johnny Zaccharas?
No, of course not.
Then arrest him for something. Shut him down.
I can't promise to do that.
Can you promise to help your brother?
Yeah, look, Sonny, I don't know what you want me to do. I've tried. Michael does not listen to me.
Well,
okay? I mean, you have to come to the terms with the fact that maybe he does not want to live the life that you want him to live. He made no plans to go to college. The only future he's planned on is having something to do with the family business. Okay, and I don't blame him. If you had the choice between you and me, what would you choose? You get an underpaid cop, or you, a guy who's married to a supermodel and answers to no one?
Just make him understand he can be better than me. That's all I want.